I'm Zach.
I'm Maxwell.
And this is Car Chronicles.
And today we have the 2011 Mercedes-Benz E350 Cabriolet.
Woo! So, quick thing about styling on this outside. Cool thing to note right away, headlights are split down the middle. I think that's a pretty cool thing. Wheels look really nice. Of course, you got the Benz emblem like they all do.
So the front of this car, it looks really nice. It's not sporty really, but it looks very elegant. This is more of a luxury cruiser, not really a sports car or anything like that. But it still looks really good.
It's got a decently long hood, but for the most part, it's pretty concise. Small little ride.
Coming along to the back here, it doesn't look bad. I mean, it looks good. It's very elegant, but it's definitely on the conservative side. Yeah. It's very swoopy, you know, no sharp edges or anything like that.
Obviously, it's the convertible, so...
Actually, we just chopped the top off.
Obviously, it's the half-off car. Just kidding. No, it's the convertible, so we have the top down right now. It's a soft top, which, you know, they look all right. They don't look the best, but, I mean, it's still really nice to be able to put it down. Being a wise guy.
Technical difficulty getting the key out
of the pocket. Yeah, actually, a funny thing that we mentioned is it won't come out of your pocket unless you have your foot off the brake.
Wow, thanks. So if you don't get that reference, make sure to check out our first video on the channel. We had a little bit of technical difficulties with the SLK, but it was fun. Alright, so the interior on this car is very nice. It's got this nice wood trim along the whole car, along the middle, along the steering wheel.
The steering wheel is actually different. A lot of cars will have leather all around or, you know, something else, but it has actually wood for the majority of the wheel part, which is, you know, pretty cool. It's slick, so it's not bad.
Yeah, for sure. Everything in here, along with the steering wheel, feels very high quality. I mean, the wood is real wood. It's got real aluminum trim throughout the car on the handles, everything like that. All the buttons are very nice. You know, none of them squeak or rattle or anything like that. A cool thing about this car, since it is the convertible, this button right here, it's called the air scarf, and when you turn that on, it blows hot air down your neck, so you can drive in negative 40-degree weather.
And they have vents right here. You can change them up or down, whichever way. Really sweet feature. Of course, seat heaters.
Of course, you have your command system, which is right here. This is a 2011 one, so it's a little dated. So you've got your radio right here, obviously, and then you've got this button right here. Rest your hand here and go back and forth. Right now it's on the radio, but you can go up and go to phone and navigation and video, whatever. You can go to all this stuff. Each different menu on the top has different sub-menus here on the bottom. Which
so real quick before we step into the back, a cool thing is, since it's not a four-door, pull these things, sit them up, and they'll actually just move up.
In tandem. Perfect tandem, in fact.
If you can't tell, they're moving up by themselves, which is really cool. You can just step back here, and then you're in the back.
Go ahead and hop in. You just pull the seat back, it automatically moves back.
Retracts by itself, which is actually really robotic and scary. No, it's not scary.
So backseat space actually is better than I was thinking it would be. We moved the seats up a little bit so we could fit back here.
Get a little room.
But it's certainly a lot better than I thought it would be. You got two cup holders, nice window switches.
It's not great, of course. It's a two-door, so, you know, you're not really expecting a whole lot of room, but it is a decent amount.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Obviously, you don't drive these things if you want to fit a band in your...
Yeah,
I don't know.
It works. It's a usable back seat, but I
it's
wouldn't
not
want to do
usable.
It. I wouldn't want to be back here for more than probably a few hours. So this E350 Cabriolet has a 3.5-liter V6, naturally aspirated, of course, and it produces 268 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. Let's go ahead and hear how it sounds a little bit.
about to hit the road, but first, seat belts. Same thing that we usually do. Drive around, see how it handles, see the acceleration, braking.
See the 0 to 200 time.
We're gonna do a quick 0 to 200, but don't tell anyone.
So in this car, you've got comfort and sport mode, and it automatically puts you in comfort when you start off. But I think we need to unleash it a little bit, so we'll go ahead and
We're gonna go ahead and turn
put
it on.
in sport
We're in
mode a little
sport
bit.
now. So this car does have paddle shifters. They are plastic, but they do feel pretty nice. And we're gonna go ahead and start engaging them.
P nice, if you ask me.
They're P. So they're a little slow shifting. You know, it wasn't made to be the quickest thing. They're not bad at all by any stretch, but they do take a little time to kick in. We're gonna try to do our best to stay on the road.
It's always a good call.
So the steering wheel is really nice. It's super responsive. I'm barely turning it, and we are doing a really sharp turn. This is really nice.
Not the
Yeah, and
sportiest,
of course,
but
obviously not the sportiest, but it is really responsive in terms of corners. And you know what? It's kind of a skinny wheel, honestly.
kind of a winny skeel.
Visibility is pretty good. Obviously the top's down, so it's way better than it would be if the top is up. But I mean, this is a pretty good sized windows on the side. The front is pretty average. It slopes up really fast, but these side windows are really nice because you don't have anything in between. It's just all glass all the way back. It's real. Another thing that's a little negative about this car, they have the cruise control right where the turn signal would be
On a normal car.
And then the turn signal is way down low where you wouldn't really expect it. So that's a little annoying. I've hit that a few times trying to just turn left.
Alright, so this car also has a Harman Kardon stereo system, which is very good. The E350 we reviewed last week had that system as well, and it's a very, very good radio system, good sound quality. So riding as a passenger right now, it's very comfortable. I've got my I was calling neck scarf. I've got my air scarf going right here on my neck. Got my heated seat, my seated heat, and everything in between.
Everything in
going,
between.
And it's pretty comfy. I could just take a nap. All right, so now we're at our first stop sign, which means acceleration.
Which means we're gonna do
so
pull.
means thrash. Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Not too good, but not too bad.
The one thing that I mentioned earlier is the transmission. It doesn't quite get there fast enough. You click it, and then there's a little bit of wait time. You hit the gas, it revs really fast, and you hit the transmission, you shift up, and it just waits 1.5 seconds, a little bit too much, and you know, it's nothing to get your dingles in a
nothing to get your dingles in a fingle.
Yeah, as they say in Norway.
All right, we're coming up to some corners here, so let's see how it handles.
Slide there.
All right, so not too bad.
It's not great, of course.
It leans a bit.
It
leans a bit.
It leans actually a lot.
It leans a lot.
It leans a lot. I mean,
This is a good corner right here.
Check the lean.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one was not too bad. I wasn't giving it a whole lot, but
it does lean a bit.
So we're gonna go ahead and take this thing on the highway now, feel the wind through our hair, and see if we can get a nice speed going on. We're gonna go ahead and put the top up to see how things compare on the highway. Pretty standard in Mercedes. This little thing flips open. This is how you put the top up. This thing controls all the windows, and this is a button.
And to be determined.
I think this has something to do with the with the whole.
We're definitely putting that in.
Okay, here we go.
All right, so
wait, I have something else to say.
Okay.
So this button, it obviously what it does is it helps this button, it really helps with lines that go over your car. You turn that on and the lines go right over.
So,
actually, what they do is...
Yeah, so what we actually found, we're having a little bit of technical difficulties there.
Again.
We're going to turn it off. So when it's off, it's just sort of low right there, but whenever you hit that button, I think it's just to help reduce wind noise a little bit, but you hit that button, and that rises up a little bit, and it makes a nice screeching sound.
It's a real high-pitched scream right there.
Alright, so we've got the top up now, because we're about to get on the highway and see if we can hit 55.
We might get up there with this thing.
Maybe 56. It'll be close.
We're merging on the highway. It's pretty busy, so this is actually the perfect time.
It's like 5 o'clock traffic, which is obviously the best time to go on the highway.
To be in traffic, so this is my opportunity.
Go ahead and floor it.
So I don't know how much of that engine that you heard, but that's a pretty good sounding engine.
Pretty good, honestly.
We got way ahead of that guy that I thought I was not going to be able to.
We're on the highway now, and it's actually pretty quiet. There's not a whole lot of road noise. Being a soft top, there is a little extra noise compared to the sedan. We're probably going to go ahead and turn around up here, get on the on-ramp the other way, and accelerate really slowly up to 55.
So right now we're pulling on to the on-ramp going the opposite direction, and we're gonna not forward, but we're gonna give it a little gas.
Is that forward?
No, it's not forward.
Really?
Yeah, really. This is forward. It's not much of a difference. Okay, we're getting really quick right now.
Oh,
There's quite a bit of lean, honestly, coming into that, but of course we were going really quick.
There's a Subaru WRX up there. Let's see if we can catch him. You could probably thread the needle.
I think this hybrid
Go ahead and thread the needle. You got it. Floor it. Or don't floor it. Go.
I'm gonna go ahead and use these little paddles right here. So right now we're actually going really fast down the highway. I don't think you can tell, but we're trying to catch this WRX, and he's
hauling as well.
We are actually going very fast right now. Nothing insane, of course, but if you could tell back there once we got on that on-ramp, this car leans a little bit.
We're going quick.
It's pretty nice, though. Everything about it is really nice. Really got up there really fast. It didn't throw you back a whole lot, right? I mean, the passenger... Maxwell has a theory, actually. The passenger seat
feels a little faster because you're not really ready.
Driving, yeah.
Which I think sounds a little dorky, but I think honestly when you're in the passenger seat, everything feels a little bit more exacerbated because you're not the one that's doing it. You're not holding on to the wheel or anything. And this WRX is ripping it right now. Do you hear that?
Yeah, that was
He's
sweet.
going.
I thought that was me.
Whoa, he just backfired. Whoa, fire just spit out. That was really sweet.
Let's see if we can get a little closer.
So we hit about 25 a few times back there.
Yeah, it's not really safe going 25 on the highway for obvious reasons, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Here comes this WRX.
Alright, so we're coming up here on this WRX.
It's pretty tricked out, as you can tell.
It's nice. It sounds pretty good.
It backfired back there pretty sweet. We got a little action.
It's pretty nice. Oh.
There we go.
There he goes.
That was pretty sweet. That guy definitely saw us filming and was like, we gotta hit this, so.
Always good to see other car enthusiasts.
Forward, yay or nay?
I'm gonna go with yay. It's actually pretty quick. Alright, so we're about to do a little brake test. See how it is.
So we're not gonna do a full-on brake slam. We're going about 30 miles an hour right now. We don't want to ruin our faces going through the dash, but we're gonna see a little bit of these brakes. And
not bad. Seatbelt caught me a little bit there.
Definitely ready for that. These brakes are really good. This is one of the positives, really strong positives about this car is it's super responsive brakes. There's almost no travel time from your foot. As soon as you touch the brakes, you're feeling it, which is really nice, and it slows you down really fast.
Got a good bite to it.
Maxwell, if you couldn't tell, he got thrown forward quite a bit.
Close.
And
see, that's what I'm saying. When you're riding shotgun, you're not ready for anything, so
Yeah.
your body just turns into jello.
Final thoughts on this car. It's nice.
It's a nice squeal.
It looks really sleek. It's a convertible, really nice. It handles really well. It's pretty quick. It's not super fast. You know, there's a little bit of lean in those corners once you hit a pretty good speed.
For what it is, it handles pretty well.
It handles really well. It's super heavy, actually.
Yeah, I think
so.
It's around 38 or 3,900 pounds, maybe a little more actually, because it's the Cabriolet. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it.
Stay tuned for more videos coming out soon.
See you later.